Zolmunit, the old wolf, sat in a place of honor at the head of the fire circle, smoking his pipe. The massive, ancient Kelid leaned forward, squinting into the flames and taking a long, deep drag. Most of those gathered around him were children, staring up at the old man expectantly, but in polite silence. They all knew what was coming. They knew the elder of the ghost wolves would not be rushed. He would speak when he was ready. Finally, the time came, and Zolmunit dumped the remains of his pipe into the fire, tapping out the remnants with a large knobby knuckle. And then he leaned back.
Tonight, I share with you the story of our grandmother wolf, Nanaskul. She was a savior to our people in one of our darkest times. But I'm getting ahead of myself. One must always practice patience. Our story begins 200 years ago, before even I was born. The Ghost Wolves were a larger clan in those days, and stronger in some ways, but perhaps weaker in others. We had grown prosperous, and in that prosperousness, complacent. When the enemy came for us, we were overconfident. We didn't realize what we were fighting against until we had all but lost. The blood ghosts were monsters unlike any we'd ever seen before. They were fast, with 4 strong arms, and jaws like a giant biting insect, with venom that could freeze a man where he stood, render him helpless. But all of those were simply tools they used to gain hosts. Their leader was a terrible fiend who called herself the All-Mother. She would force living people to carry her young, and to serve as their first meal when the time came. So when they descended upon our people, and we thought we could fight them as a traditional foe, but for every one of our warriors that fell, their numbers grew. We thought we could fight them the way we fight the machines, stay mobile, stay out of sight, overpower them with our steel when the time comes for close combat. But whenever we got close to them, if they weren't too strong or too numerous for us, and we actually managed to gain an advantage, they would disappear. They would not run away. They would not simply disappear from the eye. They'd disappear from the world entirely. And at every turn the blood ghosts set the terms of the engagement. It was a battle we could not win by its very nature. And brave though our ancestors were, they did what they had to do. They lost. This is Pot Against the Machine.
Pot Against the Machine.
Welcome back to Pot Against the Machine, the Pathfinder actual play podcast with the highest evil outsider birth rate on the entire planet. I'm your host, and here's everybody.
Not when we're done.
Yeah.
Hello.
Which planet?
We're not. Well, never mind. Say it, Jeff.
How many more children can we threaten?
This is going to be a banger. Sam, if you had to estimate our odds like C-3PO in Star Wars, would you say everyone coming out alive, chances are like 1 in a zillion?
Heyo.
I'm sad that I didn't get that pun instantly. Like, the Zill with an X. And that's all I got.
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
We're further along than we usually are, so,
It's
people's
true.
brains are bad.
Oh, I'm tired. I hiked today.
Also that.
So anyways, last time on the program, what did we do? We didn't do anything, did we?
Kind of a filler ep.
Yeah, it was really quiet.
Beach episode.
I think there was like some gathering of an army sort of thing in the town of Idenvay. There was a little bit of maybe some menacing talk from the single mother from Brooklyn who's just trying to get by. That's Shadrax. And then I think we marched on the the 7-hour ride all the way back to Purdy Town, aka Perdition, aka Party Town. Went down under the ground, bypassed the Boulay. That's for later when everybody's almost dead. And then came down and had a nice little conversation with Shadrax where she was, I think, pretty accommodating, and you were all pretty mean to her, if I remember correctly. You didn't break her curse, which, I mean, you said you were gonna.
We're gonna break him.
Break her face.
Oh, it's gonna be some made that joke.
We're gonna relieve her of her existence.
He wants off this plane. We're taking her off this plane. We're just not sending her to the one she wants to go to.
Shuffle her off this mortal coil like a Vegas poker dealer.
Remind me never to go to a casino with Jeff.
Like Vegas poker dealers do love murder.
It was the shuffling part, as Issy said. Where it's a day later than usual, so all bets are off.
That's true. All bets are indeed off. And, Alwyn and Brixby made one last ruse to pretend that they were going to cast a spell that would potentially break the curse, when really Brixby cast Ashen Path on a whole army of people. Thelpin, Kifkin, the Drifter, Basari, and Redfang. Notably not Alwyn, because Alwyn was 10 feet away from the group, dropping an obscuring mist just all over the battlefield, really making it hard for everyone, including himself, to see what was going on. That's where we are now, but before we, actually roll for initiative, I think we should describe the scene for people a little bit here. Would anyone like to describe what you see in Roll20?
Do you like to borrow an abacus before you do it?
Well, I see the party split, as it were. Kira and Asher are in a tiny, tiny prison cell with their new friend, whose name I totally remember, but I'm going to leave a surprise for later. The rest of the party and co, bottom of the screen area here, just re-entering this whole weird death area, and then just a bunch of Xill, like a Xill there, and one there, another one here, there's one over there, there's one kind of right in here, and then maybe another 10 scattered throughout, and then presumably some in the darkness waiting to feast on our insides, or fill them with eggs and then feast. I assume feasting is part of it. I know we haven't discussed that before, but, the vibes in here are soups feasty.
They are feasty vibes, yeah.
It does have a very, middle school dance. They're mostly on one side, we're mostly on the other side thing, except for these little flirty boys down here. But then you have Alwyn right in the center of everything.
Yeah.
Because, Brixby has a phalanx of mostly melee fighters around him in the back. And then there is just, Alwyn lost in the smoke. Which way will he run? Towards his friends or directly towards Shadrax?
Who can say?
Certainly not Alwyn, because he doesn't have Ashen Path.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Just runs up to Shadrax and goes, Brixby, why are you so tall?
So, now that we know that, why don't we have the party roll for initiative? We can really get into this fight here.
Cleared out some extra desk space for that roll, and it did not serve me.
What did you get?
That's a 2 on the die for a 8 total. I know what my character is and does.
What was the total? 8?
8 for Kira, yes.
That's pretty bad.
Fan.
How about Brixbo?
Progressively better with my 3 off the die for an 11. Right where you want to be.
That's off to a bad start, friends. How about Asher?
I saw that you had rolled for the NPCs after I rolled for Thelpin, but that's fine. Thelpin got a 19, but it's cool. Asher, though, first roll on this Grizzly D20, her natural 20. 25.
Wow, that's big.
Asher the unarmed, Asher the imprisoned.
Oh, yeah, that's not as big as I was thinking it was a second ago. I forgot Asher's in jail. And Alwyn.
Alwyn was very confused for a minute, thinking he only had a +2 to initiative, but I was looking at Red Fang's sheet, so I got a 21.
21, pretty nice. That'll come in handy. I'm going to sort descending and scroll up to the top of my initiative counter. Where, let's see, we've got number purple goes ahead of Asher. And let's see, purple knows sort of vaguely where everybody is. Because she did just see everybody. She's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then the last of her movement into the obscuring mist, and she's gonna try to take a swing at, is this Thalpin or Kifkin? I think this is Kifkin.
Oh no.
So yeah, she's gonna just try to bite Kifkin real quick. 25?
Oh yeah, roll me a 20% concealment though.
Only 20%?
Yeah, because you're right up next to him.
Sweet. 32.
Yep, you hit. All right. Yeah, that because he's also flat-footed too, so that definitely hits.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're looking at 3 damage from the bite, and I need a pretty important fort save.
It's not like this character that I'm here to play is just going to immediately get paralyzed, right? Oh, apparently not. 20 off the die.
Nice. So he,
3 points of damage or 4?
that was 3 points of damage. He is not paralyzed with that natural 20. Whew. It's going so well to start. Asher's up next. I'd just like to see everyone succeeding, you know?
Asher is going to just kind of gesture to Kira to like, hey, could you scooch over to either side, and he'll delay.
All right, Asher's delaying. All right, let's see. We got green. Green is in the fog. It's difficult terrain in the fog. Is that right?
No, it's not. So here, let me
'Cause they
do
can't
everybody
see?
at home a quick favor. Misty vapor rises around you. It is stationary, obscuring all sight, including dark vision beyond 5 feet. Any creature that's 5 feet away has concealment, 20%. Anything further away, 50%, and they cannot use sight to locate the target.
All right, well, this baby, unfortunately, is going to go after the same guy because he knows he's straight ahead. Kifkin is having a rough start to the day here. It's a 23 to hit.
That still definitely hits.
But the concealment, 46.
Yep.
So damage is only 2 this time. And I need that fort save again. Or Kifkin.
17 this time.
All right, Kifkin's still moving. He's bobbing and
Yeah.
weaving. He's never going to die.
Nah, he's made of hit points.
All right, so now we're going to go to... I have so many turns. We're going to go to the priestly one, Red. He's going to walk on down to this little buddy here, Red-Orange, and do a little magic-y do that you can't see it. You don't know what's going on.
You mean just like how he couldn't see that Zill all the way down there?
Yeah, but he
I mean,
knew
it's cool.
he was straight ahead before the mist.
He didn't know where he was in the initiative. He could have bobbed and weaved him. That could have been bricks. I'm kidding.
Sure.
Now, if he's going to try to buff him with something that's touch related, I believe he would also have to roll that 20%, wouldn't he?
Even though it's not a touch attack? Because it's a willing. I mean...
I don't know. It feels like it's touching him. I don't know.
I think so, because I think you would still get like concealment if someone was like blinded, right? And
All right.
wanted to...
All right. I'll give you this one as the benevolent GM to benevolent GM, you know. 98, he manages to get whatever buff that was off on the creature. Let's see. We've just got one last fella here before you guys get a turn, and he's not happy with the way things just went with this obscuring mist. I think he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's gonna double move and just set himself up looking right into that jail cell. where Kira and Asher are hanging out. And then it's Alwyn's turn.
He is going to walk over to the rest of the group, and for his action, he is going to grab the bag of holding off of Brixby. And that will be his turn.
And now I have 70 more turns here.
Which I guess after I just said, like, you should have concealment to touch somebody, I should probably roll a D100 just for
Yeah, I was gonna say. Cuts both
Because that'd be
ways.
kind of scummy to make Sam do it and then not do it. 48. So that's good because it's only 20%, right? For the right next to him.
Yeah.
Sam, if you're feeling overwhelmed by the number of characters here on the situation, you can knock out some of those Zill.
Oh, sure,
for
just-
sure, I will not mind.
Just have them run away.
I just don't want you to feel like, oh, so many characters, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Same with the 115 other ones that are coming in the next wave.
Don't even bring them in here. Like, it's totally fine.
So I think, let's see, Red Purple is going to walk straight ahead, looking for, what's his face? Alwyn, and not see him there. Because he was there a second ago. He's going to roll just a little intelligence check. What kind of intelligence do these babies have? Not a ton. Not a ton of
babies,
intelligence
they don't have object permanence.
on the baby.
Fair.
So he's gonna just sort of stand where Alwyn was, and I mean, you can't see this, but he's a little bit confused. He doesn't have a, or she, I'm sorry, misgendering the Zill, they're all she's. That takes us to Red. Red is going to head down around the outside, and I think step into the fog tentatively, and step a little bit further into the fog. And then that is, that's movement for that one. And let's see, Red-Green. Well, Red-Green knows where to go. Because Red-Green was staring right at Kifkin a second ago. Red-Green walks up, and her buddy is right there, so she's gonna step up diagonally, and the Pile-on Kifkin Brigade continues. Natural 1 on the bite.
Ooh.
Bobbin and weaving is Kifkin. We're going to have Red-Orange, who's the one that got mysteriously buffed a second ago. Red-Orange is going to step up and bite Thelpin. Oh, wait, it's a 5-foot step. Red-Orange can full attack.
Oh, dope.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
that's exactly why I buffed that one. I remember all of the strategies involved here. Claw number 1 is a 13.
Miss.
Claw number 2 is an 18.
Miss.
Claw number 3 is a 12.
Miss.
Claw number 4 is a 24.
Yeah, that would be on the money with Barkskin, even if I wasn't flat-footed. So you got me with 1.
Alright, well, that is 5 damage, plus the free grab attempt. 13 on the grapple. I'm guessing that's a miss.
That is a fail.
And then just a little baby biteroo.
Okay.
21 on the bite.
Yeah, that hits. Flat-footed is 20 with Barkskin.
Alright, that is 3 damage, and make that paralysis save.
Okay, I will. Would you consider any element of this Zill to be fey or plant targeted effects?
I don't think so.
How about a 25? Is that good?
25 will just barely do it. Just barely.
Pretty sure all Zill are actually plant-based abominations, aberrations, and they've just been miscategorized for years and years.
Probably. Stands to reason. Oh, that'll do it for Red-Orange. So Orange herself, who was standing behind Red-Orange, walks in. She hits the wall of her buddy and the priest, and then she's just going to take the diagonal to get a little bit closer to everybody and go for the chomp on Alwyn. That is a 18.
That is a miss.
Alwyn's the only one I can actually paralyze with these things because he has no fort save. Let's see. Pink is coming straight in to join the madness. And I think Pink is going to go around and then stop just short because it can't actually get an attack in. He's just too far
I mean,
away.
he doesn't think red purple is me because he's standing in that spot and it's misty.
Oh, they can obviously smell each other. Now, how about Thelpin? Can we get a heapin' helpin' of Thelpin?
Oh, I hope so. I'm sure yelping for it. Okay. Thelpin is going to make 2 acrobatics checks to try and avoid attacks of opportunity from orange and red orange. 15 on orange, 19 on red orange. Does that mean either of theirs?
Those are both fails.
Neat. They can choose to take these or not.
I mean, they're both going to try and bite you. I've got a 25
Yep.
and a 26.
Weirdly, no. Yeah, they both hit.
So I'm going to need 2 fort saves, 2 damage and 3 damage.
Okay, 2 fort saves coming up. A 16 on the first and a nat 20 for a 27 on the second.
Yeah, he's good.
All right. Thelpin is able to back up to behind Red Fang. And Thelpin is going to, as a standard action, just kind of wink. Well, free action, let me clarify. Standard action, he winks. No, as a free action,
You
he
can't
winks
take it back.
at his brother. And then the ceiling of this building begins to roil as he casts Call Lightning.
I don't like that.
I do. And he is going to send this 30-foot line of lightning. Oh. Hey, Alvin, how's your reflex save?
Hit him, it's fine.
It's there just happened to be 4 lined up here in a row.
I got full health.
Like
I got
pretty
full health, just hit him.
perfectly. So why don't we get reflex saves from red, green, orange, and red?
All right, reflex saves. They are pretty reflexive. We're going left to right. Red, green. That's a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Green is a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Orange is a 14.
Fail.
And then red, who is a priest, I'm guessing fails. Let me just switch tabs. It's just an 11.
Okay, yeah, so we have 2 fails, 2 successes.
Yep, and Alwyn rolled a 16 on the die for a 20, so I'm assuming he also succeeds.
Yeah, beautiful. So 9 for the failures, only 4 for the successes.
Alright, so red-green takes 4.
It's a neat spell and all, but 3d6 isn't very high.
Orange takes 9.
It hits a lot of people.
And the red priest takes 9.
I think that's the trade-off. Like, it might not be a lot of damage, but you can hit everybody.
Yeah, I mean, hitting 4 people, that's solid damage across the board.
Thanks. Yeah, that would be his turn. Get the free action wink, the move, and the standard.
Alright, let's see. Yellow, one of the last of the babies to go, is just going to charge straight into the fog blindly. And that's all Yellow can do this turn. Just runs up till it hits somebody. So they're smart babies. And that brings us to initiative 14, which is Shadrax. She's mad. She doesn't like this mist. And she's gonna say, "Alright, sweeties. Guess you think you're pretty clever. Pulled one over on the boss lady. Brought all your friends in for a big heroic rescue with a nice dramatic flourish, right?" And you can hear her, slow clapping with one set of her hands. And I think she's gonna just walk her way into the fog, just take a few steps in, and then she's gonna wait, because she can't really shoot anybody in the fog right now. She's mad about it. Let's see now. Blue Priest is gonna step on down and cast a spell on green. And then Brixby is up.
All right. Brixby is gonna take a step to the south. Oh wait, you know what? Yeah, he's gonna take a 5-foot step to the south to share a square with his buddy Basari. And then he is going to crush a little coffee bean. And let's see. Looks like everybody except the jailbirds get haste.
I don't like that.
And I think, yeah, he moved. He did that. That's his turn.
I don't like it at all. The baby Zill, the final remaining baby Zill, I think is going to do that maneuver of just running down into the cloud, straight to the south, till she sees somebody, and then she's going to stop. And that takes us to Basari's turn.
Yay! If Basari 5 foot steps behind the drifter, does purple get coverage?
Yeah, purple gets a soft cove from the drifter's body.
I'll just stand right over here to the sort of south left of the drifter and go for purple with the Lucerne hammer, which has been equipped with a gravity clip. Nope, not great. That is like a 15 total. Yikes. Oh wait, unless haste does something to your
+1.
So 16.
16's not going to hit the baby.
Great. Well, that's us.
All right, Kira.
Here's a marginally more exciting turn, hopefully. She will 5 foot step out of the way again, and then she's gonna look down at her hands and be like, okay, I hope this thing works. And privately, aside from to everyone at Sam, she's going to cast Enlarge Person on herself and just chill for a little bit.
I look forward to the fan art of giant Kira trying to squeeze out these 5 foot
right on out. Yeah, it's gonna be
sideways
problematic, but
just lure them over to me.
It's like trying to fit a couch in through the doorway.
You can do it. Just pivot.
Asher will.
Oh god, I'm not gonna crush Asher, right? This is fine.
No,
you'll be
so much
fine.
room for expansion.
You could grow towards the
yeah, I'll
north.
just grow
Lopsided
that way.
growth.
Asher relinquished all of his firearms, but you can't fault a man for his jewelry, and he will level his Ring of the Ram at this prison door and expend. Oh, you know what? I don't trust my dice roll, so we're going to expend all the max of 3 charges to attempt to break the door as though it was a strength score of 29, which is a +14. Now, I have the table O doors with break DCs up. Is this a portcullis? There's not just bars.
Yeah,
Is it a beaded curtain? It looks a little bit like a beaded curtain.
I'm getting beaded curtain.
They've got that vibe.
There's no direct parallel for this thing. I mean, it's like a portcullis, but it's like a crappy old portcullis. I don't see that on the chart I'm looking at.
There's not crappy old, there's portcullis wooden and portcullis iron.
Well, let's give it the break DC. Are you going for a break DC or are you going for hit points?
Break DC.
All right, break DC, we're going to call it a strong wooden door equivalent.
23. Well, I guess 25 for locked, 23 for stuck. So, all right, rolling with a +14.
Nice.
Don't think I want to spend a sky medal on this. I could just try again next turn. So little less than 50-50. I need an 11 or higher if we're saying it's the locked DC of 25. Nope. If we're saying, yeah, no, that was only a 22 total.
Oof, so close.
Yeah. So that's cool. 3 charges down on the old ring. No worries. 13 more charges, so get a few more tries.
All right, and now the drifter, whose turn it is invisible. He's gonna just sneak right in, and then he's gonna become visible again as he levels his laser rifle, aims it at Shadrax, says, "Shadrax, It is my sworn duty to remove you from this plane of existence. You cannot see me right now, but you will see me in one moment after I shoot you with this gun.
Yeah.
And he shoots a laser rifle with deadly aim, point-blank shot. Oh, and he hits her. 2d6 plus 1 plus precise shot is plus 5 fire damage. So 10 fire damage on Shadrax. She's not happy about that. And the Drifter is visible. And it is Kifkin's turn.
My guy is not well suited for this battle. 2 of his 3 level 3 spell slots are spike growth. And we are on worked stone. So my man is not going to be the magical help that we need. But boy, is he going to try to sickle it. So you watch out there as I totally know what my attack bonus on the sickle is because I don't have to. But he is going to take his sickle to purple here. And he doesn't have to worry about concealment. He just has to worry about if an 18 hits.
Does that include haste?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No.
No, I'm looking at the
Oh, no,
stat
you're
block I
right.
sent
You're right,
you.
it
You didn't
doesn't.
include haste, and a 19
19
does hit purple.
I lied to you. I'm so sorry, Sam. You're only looking out for me.
Trusted you.
1d6 minus 1. Yeah, 3 points of damage. Sickly damage.
That is so sickly. All right, Red Fang.
Okay, Red Fang has a baby Zill a foot away from him, so he is going to 5-foot step back between Brixby and no, it's not Kifkin. Which is what's the other one?
Brixby and Thelpin.
Thelpin.
Oh, bad.
Okay, rapid shot, point blank shot, deadly aim, and he is going to take 3 shots against this baby Zill right here.
I don't like it.
First one is almost certainly a miss. That is an 11.
That'll miss.
That was 4 on the die. That's better. That's an 18 on the die, so that is a 25.
That'll hit.
And third one before I roll damage. That is a 7 on the die, and that's only a +2 on the third shot, so that's only a 9.
All right, only the one hit.
Okay, but it is a d8 plus 8. That is 12 points of piercing damage to Red Orange.
That's big damage on Red Orange. You hurt the baby.
That is Red Fang's turn.
All right, that'll bring us to Father Sardis, and he is a low-level cleric with no holy symbol. He's gonna chill. Let's see. We've got Red Blue, the first to act person. Who? Let's see. Red Blue is gonna come into the fog in a straight line, burn 15 or 20 feet of movement, then come south, and that's 15 more feet of movement. No, so that's too many. So it'll pull into that little group up there, and that's the end of that one. Oh, yeah. And then we're on to Green, and Green just found the Drifter. Green is going to full attack the Drifter, clearly. 1 claw hits. 2 damage in an attempt to grab the Drifter. Drifter is grappled. Now it's going to go in for the bite. The Drifter is bit. 2 damage on the bite. And that'll take us to Red Priest. Yeah, he's just going to drop a protection from good on his little buddy right here. So orange. And then green. Green is a normal Zill. Green is staring at Asher through that grate, which is still going to provide Asher with some soft cove. He's going to try to shoot him with a longbow.
Rude.
25, but you add to your AC that soft cove.
That soft cove bonus is what, 6?
4.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Alright. So just a quick 1d8 there. Just 7 damage.
Oh.
No big whoop. And then the second longbow, because they got 4 arms.
Why?
That's another
Sorry.
24.
Yeah, that'll also hit.
And that's max damage. That's 8.
Oh.
Eat it, jump. And then, Alwyn, you're up. You have 4 baby Zills in your face.
Yes, he does.
It's a whole situation, man.
So Alwyn, after taking a 5-foot step kind of backwards into the left to completely cut Brixby off from combat, is going to then cast Glitter Dust in between red, blue, and yellow. And I need all 5 of the babies that covers to give me a save.
All right, so pink first, 9.
That is a fail.
Red purple, that's a 13.
That is a fail.
Red blue, that is a 16.
That is a fail.
Yellow, that is a 9.
That is a fail.
And orange, that's a 20.
That is a pass. So the other 4 are all blind. 4 levels. 4 rounds. Those 4 are blind, but they get a save on the end of each turn.
All right, 4 blind baby Zills. I do not like it, especially because now I have all of their turns. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Red purple is going to go like, I'm blind. What do I do? And Shadrax is not happy about that, and it's just like, go get him. Just go get him. And it's just gonna wander forward at half speed. That's all it's gonna do, and take a will save at the end of its turn. That
You're looking for an 18, I'll tell you that.
that's an 11.
He is still blind.
All right, now red is not blind, so red's gonna step into the flank on the drifter and go for the full attack. Natural 20 on the first one with the claw, and it will confirm. But gotta roll that concealment. Yep, got the concealment. So we're looking at 2d3 plus 2 here right now. My brain is baffled by that, but that's 6 damage on the drifter. It's not going to try to grab him because he's already grappled. It's going to try to claw him a second time. That's going to hit him and gets the concealment. So that is 3 more damage. And claw number 3 is another natural 20 and confirms, gets the concealment. For drifter, 6 damage, and claw number 4 will miss. The bite also misses. The drifter took a little bit of a beating on that turn. And then green. Green's going after Kifkin again, full attack. Claw number 1 is 18.
18 does not hit Kiffy. Whiffy Kiffy.
Whiffed on the Kif. How about 19?
Still whiffing the Kiffin.
How about 20?
Now you know what his AC is. You don't have to just
2 barks getting
work your way up. Yeah, no, I'm just saying you have to. But
these are real rolls.
No, you haven't hit him yet. He still has 22 AC. I'm just saying. I see you slowly increment. No, I'm kidding, Sam. Yeah, you
I'm
missed.
just saying, Sam, if you can't take the heat, lay off the Kifkin.
Yeah, stay out of the Kifkin.
So the final claw, 14.
Nope.
But there's always the bite.
There it
Untouchable.
13 on the bite.
is. Whiffing the Kiffin.
Kifkin cannot be defeated. Now we have a non-blind baby Zill, and it knows that there's all sorts of people up in front of it. It's going to take a 5-foot step into the hallway in the southeast or southwest there, and it's going to full attack Brixbo. That's a 25 to hit, but you do have concealment.
It's true.
Yeah, 61 on the concealment.
All right, that hits.
So you are looking at 4 damage and a grab attempt. 29 on the grapple.
Yeah, definitely grappled.
All right, claw number 2.
Hold on a second. I gotta put on grappled to adjust my AC.
All right, well, number 2 definitely didn't hit. Number 3 is a 14.
Yeah, I don't think that will. I'm normally 23, so I don't think grappled's gonna bring me down that far.
Number 4 is an 18 to hit.
Still
tweener.
just waiting for my hero lab here to let me know. I don't think so, because again, I still think that's pretty far down, but just 1 second here. But roll me a concealment while I'm waiting to see if that one actually does.
All right, I'll do that for you. I'll do you that favor. That's a 33.
21 is my AC while grappled, so yeah, no, it missed.
And let's see, that was 4 claws or 3 claws? I think that was 3
Probably
claws.
4.
Final claw, 25.
That hits.
The concealment is a 62. You're looking at 2 damage.
All right.
And we go for the baby bites. Gonna miss on the baby bite. Alright, these things get entirely too many attacks. And this one, which is protected from good, is going to take a 5-foot step forward. And it's gonna start swinging at Alwyn, the only person in its face. Miss on the first one. Natural 18 on the second one, so let's roll that concealment. 29, just barely. 3 damage. Aiming for that grapple. Only a 16 on the grapple.
Is my CMD exactly?
Alright. Claw number 3. That is
I
a...
am grappled now then, correct?
Yeah. That is a 17 on number 3.
That just barely misses.
Alright, and last claw, 23. Concealment, yeah, 51. 3 damage. And the big bite is gonna whiff.
Man, this
That's the
obscuring
important
mist
one.
is not paying off at all.
No.
Let's see, pink is, yeah, it's gonna full attack the drifter. Miss.
Is blind, so 50%.
Oh, yeah, it's... I guess it's gonna do a perception check, because I forgot it was blind. So we'll start there, make sure that it even knows he's right in front of it. Versus his stealth. Yeah, it knows he's there. Whiffed on the first claw, we'll keep that. Whiffed on the second claw. Third claw will hit 2 damage. Drifter's getting really beat up here. Fourth claw will also hit. Oh wait, 50% concealment on both of those. First one got 100, and the second one 95. 2 or 3 damage. So, and then for the bite, hit on the bite. Concealment also hits. 2 damage. Cannot paralyze the drifter though. And finally, it's not my turn anymore. It's Thelpin. Please kill something, Thelpin.
Thelpin gonna try. However, Thelpin does, because I know there's listeners out there that have been trying to log in frantically to give us 1-star reviews. I should have rolled against spell resistance on each of those 4 lightning bolts. So I'll make sure to do that this time. As Thelpin calls down another one of the lightning bolts to hit red, blue, orange, red, purple, and red, orange. So I will make 4 caster level checks for spell resistance. Going top to bottom, red, blue, it's a 21.
Got it.
Only a 12 on orange.
It's gonna whiff on orange.
19 on red, purple.
Got it.
And only a 15 on red, orange.
Meets beats.
Okay, so 3 reflex saves then.
Alright, going top to bottom as well. We've got a 16,
That is a success.
a 20,
Also a success.
and an 18.
Weirdly a success. So those 3 are going to take half of this hot 3d6. Much better roll, 15, so half is 7.
Alright, that's pretty good. Red purple and red orange. Red orange had actually been hit pretty hard before, so that's
Nice.
big.
Thelpin will take a 5-foot step to the southwest to be behind old Red Fang. And yeah, that is his turn.
Alright. Yellow is blind and doesn't know where anybody is, so yellow's gonna pass. Yeah, Shadrax is mad. She's pretty mad. She's gonna say, "You came into my home! You lied to me, made promises you never intended to keep. I, on the other hand, kept my word. I didn't kill your friends, even though you killed my spawn by the dozen. I let you walk out of here when you were spent and bleeding, when I could have lopped off your heads and been done with it. She's gonna step on down. Let's see. What's she want to do? I guess, the drifter shot her. So she's gonna go after him with the short swords to start with. Masterwork short sword. The drifter is not gonna do very well here. He definitely got hit. And short sword number 2. Natural 1. The claw. That will hit. Yeah, the drifter is looking bad. And then she'll just go for a quick bite. That's gonna miss. No, not miss. Hit. The opposite of missing. The drifter is down. The drifter is unconscious.
Bummer.
Oh, we're never gonna get to know his name if he dies.
Blue Priest is going to just give a quick guidance to Green Xillion, and it is Brixby's turn.
All right, Brixby being grappled cannot make the nearly impossible concentration check to roll or to cast anything. So he is forced to make an escape artist check. He rolls an 18 versus CMD.
18 will not do it.
All right, and that's Brixby's turn.
All right, we got Blue Baby. Let's see, Blue Baby doesn't know where to go now. This Blue Baby doesn't have a target. So it's just gonna step in and look for a free space and wind up plopping itself in front of Alwyn. And it's Basari's turn.
Okay. Basari is going to do the same thing she did last time, just swing with his hammer. And, oh gosh, remembering the gravity clip this time. We're going to try to smoosh someone with a lucerne hammer. Oh, thank goodness. That is, that's a 19 on the die. Don't think lucerne hammer, that's not a within the range increment for that. But it is a 19 plus, what does she have? Plus
it's a hit already.
10. Let's roll 3d6. Yeah, 14. 14 on purple.
Alright, that's a big chunk in purple. And she has a haste attack.
Yeah, we're going to do that again. Hey, that's a nat 20. I'm going to keep using this dice.
Alright, roll to confirm.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Dang it. Oh, to confirm is and it's gone again. It's gone. 8 on the die plus 11, 19.
19 confirms exactly.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So, gonna roll 6d6. 6, 29, 29 plus 14.
Yeah, purple's dead.
Oh, God. Okay, great.
Alright, well, good news. It's Kira's turn, and she's big now.
Yes, she is big, still stuck in this thing. So, she's going to, see her. Well, actually, no, I guess she can't see any of your friends going down. But she can hear a commotion. And it's just, I'll be right there just a second. And she's going to punch this gate. While using the gauntlet is a d4 plus 11. That's going to be 13 on that first hit.
All right,
to
hardness
punch
5,
through the
8 HP down.
Punch through the gate. And then second is going to be better, 15. Or 10.
Yeah, so that's 18 damage against this door.
After hardness,
gate.
Yeah, that's the end of the door.
Counting for hardness. Oh, great. Thank goodness. I think that's it. That's my turn. Unless I can move. I can't because I just full attacked.
Well, you could 5-foot step, but then you'd squish Asher.
Just right on in there. Okay, I will wait for Asher to move out of the way. That's my turn.
All right. Well, Asher, you're free to move about the cabin.
So cool. Yeah. Asher's free to move about the cabin. What on earth is he gonna do? He is not hasted. So he is going to just move out 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to the west, and then 10 feet south, and level his Ring of the Ram at old Longbow McGee. And I mean, I think he's now an easier target now that he's out of jail, so this will be fun. Let's just pull 3 charges again, so I can at least get 3d6 on this thing. So that's a 25 on Longbow McGee.
That will hit.
Just horrific damage. 2 1s and a 3 for 5 points of damage. So he is hit for 5 and subject to a bull rush. That is a 34 against its CMD.
34 beats by 5 or more.
So I think he's getting pushed to the northeast.
All right.
5 feet for every 5 feet initially, and then 5 again for however many increments of 5 over his CMD. It's easy to say.
All right, into the fog he goes.
Yeah, eat it. We're out now. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have yelled that. We're definitely still in jail, Asher says, assessing the situation. Then he calls back into Kira and says, things aren't looking great out here. We could use your help.
She ducks down like Alice after the giant person cookie, looking through the little door thing. It's like, yeah, I'll be right there. Just a sec.
Kifker, or the drifter, not doing great. And it's Kifkin's turn. Kifkin's in a good
not
spot.
doing great. It's my melee buddy who can't do a whole lot right now is going to take another swing at let's say green north to him.
Yikes.
There we go. Wow. 18 on the die for a 20.
20 will hit.
Sickles crit sickles are a 20 times 3, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Definitely not an 18. Okay. Well, excellent. All right. That's 4 damage to green. And that is Kifkin's turn.
All right. Non-trivial. And Red Fang.
Hey, Red Fang is kicking himself for forgetting to click on haste last round and not getting an extra attack at a +8, which is what those +7 should have been. But he is going to 5-foot step down next to the one that isn't Kifkin, whose name I keep forgetting, Thelton. So he has directly lined up in front of him basically every baby Zill. So he is now going to just keep shooting until either he's out of arrows or these things are dead.
He's just got target practice now.
Nope, that's a 10.
10 won't do it.
That is a 26.
That will.
Okay. Should I roll? How weak is this guy? Should I keep rolling to hit, or should I roll damage?
I mean,
Could I realistically kill him?
it's conceivably possible.
That is 9 points of damage.
All right, still up.
Okay, attack number 3. That is a 15.
15 won't hit.
Last one, this is only a +3. A 20.
20 hits.
Ooh, that is a 6 on the die, so that is 14 points of damage.
All right. Red-orange goes down. Starting to make a dent in their numbers here. Father Sardis he's just hanging out. He's not going to do anything right now. Red-blue is still blind. It's just going to make that will save and fail again. That's 2. It's on round 2 of blindness. Let's see. Green is no longer grappled because the drifter is down. So we'll take that grapple off. And it's gonna... Wow. This is what a messy battlefield here. It's gonna take a 5-foot step down, because it can't actually flank Kifkin, but it can still go after him. Set up a flank for later. That's 21 to hit, but we need concealment. 31 on the concealment. Max damage, that is 4 damage. 25 on the grapple. Nat 20 on claw number 2 on Kifkin.
Oh boy. Yep.
I'll roll concealment. 99. And to confirm, nat 1. So just a normal hit.
Whew.
2 damage. Kifkin attack number 3 is a 23.
That does hit.
Concealment is 58. That is 3 damage.
Whew.
Final claw is 22.
That meets beats.
Fails the concealment.
Ooh.
And the bite is 25.
Oh, definitely hits.
And fails the concealment.
Ooh.
Alright. So, Kifkin's having a hard time. Let's see. Red Priest, that is actually the Red Priest, is gonna... So he's gonna walk in a little bit closer. And then walk in a little bit closer because it sees its dead buddy. Is not happy that there's a dead baby there. It's getting mad. Since it walked a little bit, it's just gonna try to bite Brixby real quick. The bite on Brixby is a 26.
That'll hit, but also concealment.
74.
Alright, that hits.
6 damage and a fort save.
So this is not good. Yep, that's an 11.
Brixbo is paralyzed.
Sick.
Alright, the regular Zill just got shoved into the cloud, is going to step back out of the obscuring mist, and it's going to start shooting Asher again.
I'm shocked.
Nat 1 on the first one, and Nat 2 on the second one.
Yeah.
So maybe it's got a little fog in its eyes. Alright, Alwyn, you are not grappled, but you're also standing in quite the crowd.
Well, I'm not grappled, so that means I don't have to worry about a concentration check that would probably be like 25 or so. Instead, I can just do a cast defensively to not hit with an AOO. And if I go right there, I can... I mean, it won't do much to the 3 that are already blinded, but I can blind a bunch of other ones. Actually, you know what? He's going to 5-foot step first since he's not grappled anymore. That way I don't have 100 Zill next to me if they all pass. And I'm going to roll... I think I still need to roll cast defensively because this guy's right here, right, Green?
Yeah.
That is a... Defensively is DC 19, so I beat it by 1. Ugh. But yeah, he is casting Glitter Dust on that area that I have in the square.
Oh my god, that's so many.
Well, 3 of them are already blind, so they don't matter.
Alright, let's see.
But Shadrix and those other 3... So Shadrix and 3 more Baby Zill all have to give will saves.
Alright. For red, that's a 10. For blue, that's a 16. For orange, it's a nat 20. And for Shadrax, a nat 1.
Shadrax is blind.
Wow. That is big. She almost can't fail that. But, wow.
Wow.
That's very, very big. Alright. There's so many blind Zills right now. Red Purple is blind. Doesn't know what's going on. It's just going to basically wait it out for another save. And it actually nat 20s its save, so it's unblind. But it burned around for another round. Now red also doesn't know what's going on, so we're going to roll for a save. Does not pass. Red-green is not blinded. It's going to take a 5-foot step towards Kifkin and go for that full attack. 24 gets the concealment. 2 damage. 21 on the grapple.
Oh, I'm sorry. 21 on the grapple. You were. That should hit him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. His CMD is 15. Oh, yeah. Of course.
Alright, so 2 damage and grappled. Claw number 2 is natural 19 and a 47. So 3 damage. Claw number 3 will miss. Claw number 4 will also miss. And the bite will also miss. So Kifkin, though he's not capable of doing much, still can move. Let's see, Orange is not paralyzed and not blind. Gonna take a step in, sees Brixby is paralyzed, and it's gonna go for that old implant. Just check the rules on implant, standard action. Yep, Brixby's egged again.
Very cool.
May get to be a proud papa yet. Now,
Proud?
briefly proud, and then
Resentful.
quite dead. Pink's gonna go for that save and fail, and that brings us to Thelpin.
All right. You're not going to believe this. Thelpin is going to call down a lightning bolt. He is going to look at this. He is going to go against, I guess the middle column of 4 makes the most sense, even though Shadrax will pass, if I can even break its SR. But Shadrax, pink, blue, and orange. I'll have it start 10 feet north of Shadrax in that 30-foot line. I'm going to roll 4 SR rolls.
Alright. Starting in the north again.
Yeah, we're going to start from Shadrax, work our way to the south. Ooh, 12 total against Shadrax. We'll just move along. 17 on pink.
Got pink.
Ooh, that die's going away. That was a 9. And that's better. And that 20 for 26 on orange.
Alright, you got pink and orange.
So pink and orange need reflex saves, please.
I got a 16 for pink and a 22 for orange.
Weirdly, they both pass, so they're going to take half.
It's a bad save, man.
Hey, 14 total before, though, so 7 on pink and orange.
Alright, pink is hurt for the first time. Orange is getting down there.
Trying. And yeah, he'll just stay put for now.
Yellow's going for that will save because Yellow cannot see. Yellow does not get it. Shadrax is up. She says, "You think you're so funny with your little tricks. I would have been fine if you just walked away. But you've insulted me. You've abused my children. You've blinded me. You've pissed me off. You've made me emotional.
He's giving this whole speech facing north.
So when you all get to hell, tell the ghost wolves the All-Mother sent you." And she's gonna kind of just wade her way through the babies a little bit. And she doesn't actually know where anybody is right now. And then she'll roll that will save. And what was the DC?
18.
Yeah, she failed. She's still blind.
Wow.
That is very big. So Blue is going to head on over to Asher. Go for the bite. Dr. Blue. Going for Dr. Grips. 24 on the bite.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, what do we have? 5 damage and a fort save.
Yeah, just wipe an inch of dust off Asher's character sheet here.
Just don't roll that 1.
Nah, son, that's a 24.
Alright. You are not paralyzed. Brixby, however, is paralyzed. So,
Yes.
any purely mental actions that you would like to take at this time?
Just a mental inventory of the decisions that led me to this point, sir.
Sounds
Can we get an
appropriate.
inner monologue on that one? Brix is full, just, why am I here? I imagine like one of those black and white commercials with like the one where Matthew McConaughey is driving a car for some reason and talking to himself. That's how I see Brix's inner monologue.
But in this case, Matthew McConaughey is a rat, and as he drives the car, he's just screaming.
Still black and white, though.
Yeah. All right, so Blue is still blind. He's in the middle of a crowd here. He's going to go for that will save. Does not make it. Basari. Can Basari save the day here?
Well, we'll see. Basari's going to stay where she is and do the same thing that she's been doing. We're just going to try and hit green now, 2 squares ahead, with the Lucerne Hammer. That's a 5, 6, 17. 17? Does 17 do anything?
17 will miss.
Okay, and how about... That's better. How about a 24? 25.
25 definitely hits.
Great. That is 1d12 because this is normal roll. 9 plus 6.
16?
Great, 16.
All right, green's looking really, really bad, but does not fall.
Okay, and I think that is it.
All right, and now it's Big Kira's turn. She is in a cell.
Ooh, okay, I've mostly mapped this out, so this should not take this long. Kira is going to squeeze through. Let me make sure that everyone can see that. Kira's going to squeeze through the gate, just jam herself right on through there with a comical squeeze sound. You know how when cars drive through alleyways in cartoons. And is going to move up another, 3 squares to 20 feet because, what's it called? Yep, and yes, definitely she'll take she's going to take that AOO, it's fine. I'm going to plant her right here. Right here, I think that is good. She will take the AOO. As she's moving, she will also rage. Go ahead.
All right, so 22 as it tries to chomp you.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's a solid hit.
5 damage and a fort save.
Hold on. I am putting a sky medal on this.
Oh,
I don't
wait.
care that your fort save is...
Actually, before you
we even do that,
I am raging, so roll me a blur.
Oh, yeah.
27 on the concealment.
Oh, that's so close.
All right. No, take one of my 2 sky medals.
I
don't
will-
care
I
how
will do
good
that.
your fort is.
Thank you. Oof, good thing, because that's a 6. But again, that's plus 6 plus 14, so 20 plus 4, 24.
Yeah, you're fortitudinous.
I am fortitudinous. I have that one thing going for me. All right, so I've moved. We accounted for the squeezing. And fortunately, Blue is right here next to me, so I'm going to hit it with my fist. I keep forgetting that I have nothing in my hands. Yeah, that's fine. We're just going to gauntlet punch it. Okay, 11 plus... Where's my gauntlet? 11. 22 to hit, Blue.
22 will hit.
So that'd be a 1d6, so that's going to be 14 points of damage at Blue.
All right.
Is it dead? Can it just die?
It's not dead. That was the first time it got hit.
Oh, bummer. I think that is everything for Kira.
All right, Asher, you're up.
Asher is up, and he is going to spend a swift action to spend a grit point for his daring vault. That's gonna bust some speed, and he is going to hoof it. He is not going to worry about the AOO from Blue because Kira took it. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 for the first move. We'll turn it into a double move so that I can roll acrobatics to avoid an AOO. So first move, and then to acrobatics first on green and then red-green to try and swoop on down next to Basari and Alwyn. Yeah, 38 against CMD for green.
That will do it.
Then he has ample speed to get right here, south of Alwyn and east of Basari. Kind of not meaning to abandon Kira, just arming up for the next round.
All right, that will take us to the Drifter, who is just lying on the ground, sad. And then Kifkin.
Kifkin's gonna swing on Blind Blue, and he's fighting defensively. That's why he got a 7 on this roll. But it doesn't matter. His AC is too higher. That's it.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. On Red Fang.
Red Fang is going to take 4 shots at the priest next to Brixby.
I don't like it.
On the plus side, a lot of these quotes taken out of context are great.
Excellent. Destroy the priest. Kill
Blind
the child.
those babies, yeah.
Small army. Of blind
That's only a
babies.
13 on the first hit, so I'm assuming that's not anything.
Yeah, 13's not going to do it.
I love this die. This rolls a lot of 18s. That's a 26 on the second.
Oh, that'll hit.
That is 14 points of damage.
Ow.
Natural 1 on the third hit.
That won't hit.
And a 13, so that is a 16 on the last one. Is that high enough or no?
No.
Okay, these guys have really high AC.
All right, well, Father Sardis, I think, is going to just meekly creep out towards the door just to look at what's going on. And then at the end of, I want to say round 5, but I'm probably wrong. I'm going to go to bed.
Good night, Sam.
Good night, Sam.
Good night, Sam.
Like, pretty okay night, Sam. Slightly above average. 7 on a scale of 10.
Odds against the machine. Against the machine.
Pot Against the Machine is property of Network Against the Machine LLC, all rights reserved. Pathfinder and the Iron Gods Adventure Path are property of Paizo Publishing. See their website for more details. Theme Against the Machine was written and performed by our own Zach. See the show notes for additional music and sound licensing. If you enjoyed the show, we encourage you to leave us a review.
Like 3 minutes of nonsense.
All right. Ready to record non-nonsense, where we all work together to murder all of Sam's children in the game. Sam's in-game children.
No, I'm telling him. I'm telling
I
the
was
real
about to
one.
say. Oh my god.
Don't tell the real one.
I'm telling
They're
him. I'm
so
going to call
fun.
him.
What about all their hiking adventures?
No, they're,
And
I
being
mean-
in The Wizard of Oz?
yeah.
If I
Was
was a
that-
child
Was it
in New
was it
York,
Wicked?
I wouldn't want to be hiking outside where Izzy could come find me if I'm
Oh,
Sam's
God.
kid.
If those kids are hiking, they'll be fine. I could not catch up to your children, I promise. God, I'm going to stop talking. All of this sounds terrible.
No, we
No.
got this all on
Have
track.
you been recording this? It's important that I
all-
really want this part of you menacing
all
Sam's
in the
kids.
Craig.
I love all the comments.
Know that the
when Izzy would
only
be like,
reason.
edit it out or people will think I'm mean. Like, you are mean.
Look at you
threatening
go.
children.
Which I told them. I'm very upfront, for sure. But not to children. I like kids.
No.
Kids are
As you
deserving
just
of
said, the
meanness.
only reason Sam's kids are safe is because they can outrun you in the forest.
One among many reasons. This is so bad. Can we play the game?
Nope. No,
This is
let's
the game
unpack
now.
this a little bit further.
It's the most dangerous game.
Yeah. We're
For
all
my
playing
kids,
Sam's
apparently.
kids.